Okay, so for whoever has been wondering about my grandfather or just noticed I haven't posted a lot of pictures of him or, us doing things or going places or just, going out to eat, um, things have changed. He's not mobile. He is healthy. He's going to be 91 in February. And he's doing strong. I mean, he's just, with COVID, I'm not really comfortable getting him out of the house. He uses a walker sometimes. Sometimes he's walking around like nothing. Um, of course, he's gonna be 91, so he tends to fall asleep a lot. Sometimes I'll go over there, and he may not seem the most well groomed, so he's not picture ready for me to be posting a lot of pictures on social media, and but the other part is, if you know me, you know that I love my grandfather, and you know that I've been doing my best to take care of him, and the fact that he's raised me as his son, I feel obligated to do my best to take care of him and just do my part. And it takes it takes almost a small village just to take care of an elderly person. And anyone that has taken care of your mom or dad or a family or loved one that is old or near death, you know that it's a lot of work. I mean, if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, Grandpa's not doing too good. He only has 6 months, a year, or 2 years, even three." I mean, it's something that's manageable because you have a goal, right? You have a kind of an end date to say, okay, for the next year or two, I'm going to take care of him. Well, I've been doing this for 15 plus, maybe close to 20 years. Really spending a lot of time with them, as I've posted and shared with you guys on Facebook, and a lot of good times, memories. Um, but things change, uh, things change, and the world changes. I'm getting older, he's getting older, and it's exhausting. And this is not a complaint. This is not to say that I'm tired of caring for him. It's exhausting, and I don't have the time or sometimes the patience. And sometimes, when you're taking care of someone for years and years and years, and it's changed. Obviously, he's more dependent on me and others who do help out. I do have other family members that help out, but I think it's safe to say a bulk of it I've taken on. But again, I can't do it by myself, so I'm not going to take all the credit. It's been a small village to do what we do for him, and because of that, he's been able to stay alive this long. But like I said, when you're looking outside the window and everyone is living their life and doing things, even before COVID, as I'm getting older, my life is passing too, so I have to make the best of it. And I'm 46. I'm not a young spring chicken, but I'm not old either. But I know these are my best years, and these are going to be my best years to throw knives. And once those years are gone, they're gone. I won't be able to sling blades and make videos like the way I do, and that time will pass, just as all things pass. And then you go to another chapter or do something else in life. Um, Not kidding myself. I know those days are coming, but in the meantime, I'm trying to at least live my life. So if you see me chunking knives and slinging blades, it's because I enjoy it. Sure, there's other things that I like to do, but the way the world is and everything's kind of locked down, and I know some of you are running the streets, ripping and running like nothing, and that's a personal choice. I'm doing my part to try to take care of myself, and it's not just me. It's I have a family I have to come home to, and certainly don't want to spread anything just because I want to be out and about ripping and running the streets. And I'm not saying that's wrong. It's just I'm just cautious. You know, and if you know me, you know that I'm not a selfish person. I'm a very giving person, but I also like to balance out. life. I also like to balance out the world in my view. You know, for all the things that I've done for my grandfather, I've given up a lot of my time, and I would view it as not being selfish. I mean, how many people? I'm 46, so go back 15 years. How many people that you know my age have done what I've done for my grandfather? Have given up their personal time, have given up their personal things that they could be pursuing in life or doing or having fun to take care of their grandfather. I've given up a lot of time, and it's not in vain. I don't want it to turn into vain because I'm now upset that I gave up another, you know, 5, 10, 15 years because he's still living. And he could live. He could live to 100 and 105. Who knows? But I just know that when things change in life, you have to change. And that's my message to anyone out there that, you know, it's a balancing act. If you're a parent, if you have a loved one, significant other, even pets, you know what I'm talking about. Giving up things that you want, having to spend money on them and not you, or taking care of them when they're sick. It's a selfless act because you love someone enough that you're willing to give up your own time in life and say, you know, I'll give up, you know, a couple of years of my life. Well, a couple of years turns into 5, 8, 10, 12, 15 years. That's a lot of years, and I will never get those years back. So if I don't do some of the things that I enjoy doing, I'm never going to be able to do those things in that same way. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't be 60, 65, 70 chunking knives, but you don't find too many old people, you know, 60 plus chunking knives. It just takes a toll on your body. And even me, I'll do knives for about 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll put all my videos together, and then hopefully present something to you guys. I know this is a long video, but I'm just trying to get this off my chest for my own sanity. But thank you for anyone that has asked about my grandfather. I know some of y'all miss seeing his pictures. He's fine. He's just, if I go to your house and your hair is all messed up and you're like, I ain't got no makeup on, I'm sure you don't want me taking pictures of you and putting it on social media. So in the same respect, same concept, it's what I doing for my grandfather. And I know a lot of people say, and I'll wrap this up, a lot of people will say, you know, I wish my mom, my dad was still alive. And in theory, it's a wonderful thought. It's a wonderful blessing to have your parents in your life as you get older. But as you get older, your needs change, your time frame changes, things that you start to realize. And I'm a middle-aged man, but I'm also a smart man to know that these years ain't coming back. And I see how many selfish people there are in the world that like, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking care of mom or dad. You're going to nursing home. Your time will come too. And your thought process will be like, wait, I hope somebody takes care of me. You have to plant those seeds now so that in return, hopefully, somebody will take care of you. And I think about this. I think about, you know, the same thing that I think about my grandfather, and I think about me, and I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to stress my own kids out. I don't want to put them through hell or like live longer or past my prime than I need to. I mean, I don't want to be a burden to them, you know. As much as nobody wants to say, okay, I'm ready to die. Nobody wants to die. But at the same point, because I've gone through what I've gone through with him, I don't want to pass that on to my kids. I don't want them to be like, I'm tired, Dad, it's exhausting me, you know. I want to live as long as I need to live, and when it's time, it's time. But in the meantime, I want to still live my life, you know. I'm sure all you know me, who know me, you know I'm a good guy. You know that I love my grandfather. You know that I'm not a selfish person. But for all that have asked about him, he's doing good. And, you know, God willing, he lives to 105, 110. But I know that in 3, 5, 8, 10 more years, I'm going to be a lot older too. And I can feel it in my body. I can feel that, you know, I have to slow down. I have to cut back too. And I have to cut down my stress if I'm going to stick around long enough to see him through. In the meantime, I can't put my life on hold either. I have to live my life. And I hope that you do the same. So God bless you all. Love you all. Stay sharp. Have fun. Life will pass. In the meantime, keep living. Bye.